Hey guys, you don't belong in this world if you have to hide what you feel and what you think from it. So, if you're in groups of people and you want to adapt to the situations that people are dealing with at the moment in life or in your workplace or whatever, basically you're trying to fit in. And this is what most people try to do. They try to fit into a tribe. Now, fitting in is very, very different to belonging. And what this does is creates a whole lot of pressure. And the reason why is because we aren't able to be really honest with our fellow colleagues or friends or partners because we're worried about being rejected a lot of the time. So, having those concealed thoughts and feelings are the reasons why we all get stuck and we don't know what to do and we don't know how to do it. We don't know how to belong. So we have to start taking a little bit of a chance. And the chance is actually being a little bit more vulnerable in who we are and what's going on in our world in a way that doesn't put all your shit on someone else. It's explaining the position that you're in and what's going on in your world so that other people can understand what's behind all your decisions and what's happening underneath the covers. And most people, what they do is they go and see a therapist or they go and see someone individually so they can share that information to one person so it feels concealed and it feels safe. Now, that's all well and good, but the trouble is we go out into the world again and we put our mask on and we pretend that experience that we had didn't exist. So we've got to learn to be able to do it in an environment where people get to know us. And it's not about, feeling like a victim of circumstance all the time. You can talk about what's happening in your world without being victimy about it. It's about just talking about this. Like, as an example, I used to be really nervous talking in groups. Now I'm not so nervous, and particular groups I still am nervous depending on what sort of group it is. So when I go into groups that are all about concealing how they feel and think, I do the same because I actually go and fit in. Because if I go, what I find is if I go and be myself in those situations, it puts a little bit of an issue. So I learn how to do it in the environment that I can do it. In the academy, people are more transparent and they share what's really going on for themselves, and people support them. And it's not about enabling them; they're being supported in the place they're in at the moment. And then what we do is we help them move from that moment to where they want to be. And that's what belonging is all about. If we have to actually conceal and hide who we are underneath the covers, we're never going to get to be ourselves. And this is the reason why we're here on the planet, is to learn to be that. Now, I'll give you a really important tip. All those dysfunctional thoughts and feelings that maybe you are embarrassed about or don't want anyone to know about, that's not actually you either. They're just the things that are disguising your beauty and your brilliance. So when you do share them, if you actually understand that they're actually just the disguise of your brilliance, then it's much easier to share them in a way that allows you to know that a lot of those things that we're thinking and feeling are not necessarily who we truly are in the first place. They're just patterns and things that we've hooked along the way to get us to understand sort of where our pain and the stuff that we haven't worked on yet is in existence. So have a think about this, guys. If we can be a little bit more open and honest, we're going to get a better world. If we have to conceal it all the time, it's going to be a really, really tough world in which we live, because no one's going to be able to feel safe in this world. You don't feel safe when you can't be yourself. And that's the truth. All right, have an awesome day.